And now, our feature presentation.
And I'm going to tell you how I feel. He's the noblest of men, and his seed must not die. He must live. Therefore, Allah has made provisions for him, and you can read it in the Holy Quran. And so, when you ask a question about illicit, illicit means illegal. Illegal means unlawful. And unlawful means outside of the law of God. But if you take the Holy Quran, which is the law of God, which you don't know nothing about, and you go look in there and see what is written and prescribed for the messenger. And if Messenger Muhammad fulfills what is written of him in the book, what do you have to say? But shut your damn mouth and walk on, because for him is for him, and what is for you is for you. And one of the gravest mistakes you can make is to judge the affairs of a divine messenger of God. That is how Malcolm lost his reward. Holy Malcolm. I got to tell you. See, I know Malcolm. You don't know him. All you niggas like to talk about him, but you don't know him. I knew him for 9 solid years, and there's not one of you in this room that loved him more than me. But when he turned against the master, I couldn't take it. Malcolm understood all of this. He read the Bible and Holy Quran. When Malcolm came to me, I opened up my Holy Quran on him. And I opened it to the 33rd chapter, and I said, read it. He said, I already know it. I said, well, then there ain't nothing to get excited about. But Malcolm was a jealous man, and he wanted the place of the messenger. And because he wanted the place of the messenger, he felt that by slinging mud on the messenger's name, he could show the messenger as an unworthy, filthy man and show himself to be a clean man. Right. And then the people would say, hail Malcolm, and to hell with Elijah. But it just didn't work out that way. Just didn't work out that way. Look at it. When Malcolm left the temple, some few Muslims followed him. The minute they left out after Malcolm, they took off their long garments. They went back to wearing them short clothes. Holy Malcolm couldn't keep them in the holy garments. Holy Malcolm run out of here and set up a house where anything went in it. Do anything. All of them started doing everything that they were forbidden to do in the temple. They were doing it under Malcolm's leadership. Then most of those who followed Malcolm took up the gun and started robbing banks. While they was with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he kept them straight. Yes, sir. So Malcolm failed. And if you think that because of that filth that Malcolm put in the book, that's going to stop Elijah Muhammad, look around. See, Allah didn't let that affect his messenger. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad became greater with that filth thrown on him than he was before you ever heard that filth. Because now you got it in your brain. There ain't one of you in here that haven't heard it. And you come here with it laying in the brain. But some of you are just so nice, you won't say anything about it. You won't ask the question, but you wonder. You don't have to wonder. There ain't no question you got that we are afraid to answer, because there is an answer. The question is, are you man and woman enough to accept it? No. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the most clean, upright, and holy man I ever met in my life. The man is so perfectly pure in the way he gives justice, and that is righteousness. The way he deals with us and treats us. There's no sister that ever been in his presence that have said that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad so much as winked at him. I know it's right. No, he designed these garments for these sisters to wear so that men will stop winking at them. Every woman that follow Muhammad, he makes something out of that woman. He wouldn't make something out of you if there was nothing to him. So when you hear that talk, you can discard it. All right? Good. Just got a few more. You tired, ain't you? I'm working hard, you tired. Didn't I blow your mind that time? What is triple darkness? Darkness upon darkness upon darkness. Has the messenger ever said whether or not if the lives of all individuals are predetermined? You know, I've never heard the messenger say that all men's lives are predetermined. There's a certain course of history that is predetermined. And there are certain men's lives that shape the determination of history that are also predetermined. But every man's life being predetermined, I don't know anything about that. I believe that to a great extent, man's life is determined by that man's judgment in selecting a right course from a wrong course. And if it's written in the scripture that so many will be on a broad path that leads to destruction, and then you happen to say, hear the truth, know it's right, but then don't want to do right, then you just happen to be on that path. It was predetermined that somebody was going to reject, but it didn't say Joe or John. Just said a large group. And here you are. So if that's the way you want to fit into the thing, that's up to you. Since our lives are justified of all things, without his presence, nothing would exist. How could you justify the existence of the first atom of life in his absence? What you talking about? Tell you me, how can I justify the existence of the first